How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a new episode of OP 2.2. Today I'm going to finish off what I started, the protect the novices camp from the mercenaries. I accepted that mission. Let's deal with that in a quick manner, and we are off to the bar. It's not going to be an easy mission, but I hope I'm going to do it the right way. Because it's not an easy mission at all. I'm going to use the mosin and I cannot see them at all. I'm gonna wait. Let's wait and see. Yes, there they are. I see them. Nope. Oof, that was a move. The problem with the mercenaries is that they can lay so many precise shots without any recoil. It's always been this problem. One down. Missed. This mouse is horrible. To be honest, this setup is horrible, but I have to play with what I've got. Oh, that was a nice shot. No, 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 no. Yes. No. Yes. That was a miss. Did I kill them? Yes. So unfortunate. Getting sniped out of nowhere is always very unfortunate in this game. Where is the sniper? They're always hiding behind foliage. No, 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 no. Старо железо и отпадни работи. Купувам ѓумо и шпорета и бойлери. Some gypsy is buying old iron. And he has a megaphone. And he yells, "People, I'm buying stuff for cheap." I cannot see. This mod should be called I cannot see shit. I swear to God I didn't get him. Yeah!
If you're still alive, on me. Marked one, get over here, we need to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk because I do most of the work. Look at this. I don't know if any of the players that want to play OP 2.2 know, but if a rifle is very low condition, it can blow up. Look at this. Mercs. Oh, a very good gun. Only fired maybe for couple bullets. For sale. You want it? Very cheap, my friend, very cheap. Very good quality. It's a Swiss gun. Yeah, take it. Definitely it won't blow in your face when you fire it. God damn. Where are these guys, bro? Did they despawn? No way did they despawn. No way.
Скоро зомбарь поспеет.
And the weapons despawn
Где
too?
крысы, когда они так нужны?
Nah. They're just plain stupid. Okay. We need that. Even their weapons. Let's arm the stalkers with some nice weaponry. Not enough money. You poor thing. Alright, so
Ты
we did
ствол-то
the
убери
mission.
сперва, потом поговорим. Оружие убрал.
Yeah, something like that. You're a real killer, Mark 1. I wouldn't want to stand in your way, ever. Yeah, something like that. Here, I hope you won't forget about us. There are some more gifts. I talked to a soldier once, so he shared the recipe with me. A modification of the Burer's grandmother beads. And personally, for me, not far away from Sidovich bunker, there is a transition. It leads to so-called swamps. You can visit there. Both the recipe and the transition are marked in your PDA. By the way, Sidovich wanted to see you. Go and see him right now. There is something else. Have you heard of teleports? I want you to set up a similar thing, but I'm missing some data. As soon as I find out the details, come back. We'll try to create a teleportation point together. Alright. Let's take a mission from Cordon. Don't always choose defend the cup missions because they're a little bit bugged. So, we couldn't retrieve any weapons, but we definitely can sell. Those. Buy that. Okay, so the swamp transition is shown to us. Sidor. No, I
Got
don't want
anything
to talk to
valuable?
Sidor right now because he is going to give me a worse reward for my efforts, so I'm just going to stitch up my armor and there is an mission preparing to begin. When you hear the ravens, always be prepared. Let's leave this. 4 bottles of vodka can rest here. This can rest here. That's okay. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. It's okay. Yes. This is a nice weapon. Let's try to not mess up this gameplay. We need 10 flask. There is a flask. Flask, no flask. We have anything? No. We have something? No. You made it, you have something? No. Limbo? We have something? My man.
Там чё?
Don't sleep.
Небо, что ли, пало? Чё ты...
Alright. Seems like we aren't the only one here who not have every mission covered, but it's okay. How many flasks we do have? Not enough. Let's see. 5 flasks, which is not enough. Alright. Let's sleep through the night.
Ружье и комбез путевый, детекторов всяких, прицелов, патронов.
Move, man.
Если б так каждый раз везло. Через полгода можно было бы дом у моря купить.
I always disable the radios. I am so paranoid about copyright striking myself. Let's sleep 8 hours. Yeah, there is the emission. Stay hidden. Look how long an emission is in the zone. In this mod. An emission is a good time to make yourself comfortable and read your PDA, but we cannot access our PDA right now because something contrary to popular belief, as nothing ever happens in this game. Sometimes always happens, and that sometimes is ransom. You always have to pay for something. It simulates life in America. I cannot even access my missions, which is fun. So I'm gonna talk briefly about the mods I do. Mainly my passion in video games and modding is on the line of ballistics, damage and health. So my first mod was for Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, and it was called Better Combat add-on, in which I hated how pistols could only fire for 50 meters and then the bullet disappeared. So the first thing I do is extend the range of the pistols slightly and make the shotguns a little bit more accurate. Also, there was a hidden config in the game that redirected how bullets behave. So it was in the vanilla version, it was set up so that after 10 meters every bullet that you fire has 20% chance to not be even registered as damage. That is insane. Imagine firing an AK and getting that 20% bullet that doesn't register and it's on the right trajectory to do a headshot. Hell, imagine that with the Dragunov. You line up the sights perfectly and you miss from beyond 10 meters. So that was not an easy fix, and I wasn't familiar with Stalker modding and the X-ray engine. So I had to do a lot of trial and error to see what will work and what won't work. And I figured it out. So that was my first successful mod, and that was my first steps in modding. My first steps in modding was refusing to play the game like the developers had imagined. I said the system was a bullshit, let me make it myself, and I did. So that's why Stalker feels janky. You fire multiple bullets at your target. Let me kill this dog. It interrupted my rambling. It has to die. Oh no. How dare you? These thinkers are fast, man. How did I miss that? How are you even alive? I hit you with an Ella's bullet. I'm gonna cut this. Fruitless is chasing a mutant for 1 hour and deals 0 damage. Amazing shotgun. Get this shotgun, I couldn't stress it enough. If you want to be good at this game, get this shotgun. It's gonna be so much better if you play it like this. You are not going to waste many hours. So, let me continue rambling. If you want to skip, maybe skip 5 minutes from now. So, after I did that, maybe you knew about the soldiers at the bridge. When you start Shadow of Chernobyl, you can get silenced Makarov in that truck there. So, you take that silenced Makarov and you maybe tried messing with the soldiers. Maybe you tried to shoot them and cover behind trees. Shoot them, cover behind trees. The bullets are on the right path, but they miss, and you wonder why. And I will tell you why. Because they don't even register. 20% of the bullets don't register. That's why. And I fixed that with the modern combat add-on. No, what are you doing, bro? Why? What did I do to you, bro? What? This transparent guy is always mad. I don't know what is happening, but
What are you standing there for, Stalker? If you want to go through,
he just threw a grenade at me.
If not,
And acts nonchalant.
take off before we get angry.
Alright. Don't give him vodka. You don't need to give him vodka every time. You need to get ammunition and you need to get sniper ammo. Also get some grenades. Yeah, like that. You can get endless grenades from them. This carbine is going to save your ass so much time. Bandits already spawned. That's not unheard of them. But okay. Let's murk them.
Ты чё, повеселее сбаться чё-нибудь?
They know I'm here. So dramatic. That's how we do it. Yo, that scared me. That scared the crap out of me. How did it even manage to do that? I'm not even mad. Not even mad, to be honest. At the same time. I tell you, these NPCs have the reflexes of Neo. Again! Oh my god. When an NPC is better than you. This is a job for a shotgun. Oh, you're wounded?
Я с тобой
Okay.
одну пайку ломал.
Oh no.
Поделись бинтом, сдохну
Oh
же,
no,
блядь.
I'm not gonna waste a bullet. Speak. See you.
Ах, ёпт, всё.
That was messed up. Alright. Keep these things, don't throw them away. You're going to need them. Keep, especially the shotguns, keep them. You may say, oh, why? Why do I keep them? Because you're going to sell them. That's why. And when you sell them, and the buyer dies, he spawns the ammo. That's why. So let's get something finished here and not ramble for 10 hours. Maybe get some of those MP7s. It's a shame the MP7 uses the MP7 uses the 9mm. So I didn't stop speaking about mods I did, and I started modding Stalker, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop modding and modding and modding because I liked this game. Then I came up with a better idea. What if I don't just modify the trajectory of the bullets? Why don't I modify real life bullet velocity in Stalker? And I thought to myself, how I'm going to do that? I don't even know math. This is saving ammo. I don't even know math. And I thought about long time. Maybe we can do the crinky. Can do the crinky maybe, yeah? Why not? And I thought about it. Let's say I had a semi-genius idea, and I decided that the main caliber of Stalker universe should be 7.62 by 39 because it is intermediate cartridge, and funny enough it has median muzzle energy of 2000 joules. So 2000, it's a nice round number and I'm going to base all of the calibers in that game around this one. And spoiler alert, it turned out perfectly. That is only about the bullets in the ammo config. But weapons have different barrel lengths and different weights. So I said I will search up every barrel length for every weapon in every Stalker game, and I'm going to compare them. And I did. I searched Wikipedia for months, maybe even a year. I created a notebook and noted every barrel length, every muzzle velocity, and compared them. That's how I made the mod for Misery. I made not one of the best, but one of the most refreshing mods for Misery. It's called TAS Realistic Ballistics. It uses TAS as a base, and I modified TAS. Shut up. I modified TAS. So, if you know TAS, TAS is short for the armed zone. If you modify that, if you know that mod, you should know that it's huge and has big arsenal. Maybe 200 plus. And even many variants. So it's close to 300. So a mod that has close to 300 weapons, it's not easy to configure and to mod, but I did. And I added the hit value for each individual weapon to be the one of the speed, and then in the bullet sector to be one of the weight of the bullet times the energy of it. So it blended perfectly, and it did one of the most immersive things in Stalker, and that is balancing the damage. You could have pea shooters like the FN Baby or enormous rifles like the Barrett, and it blended perfectly. Not only that, I made a recoil based on firing mode, based if you are hip firing or ADSing, and based on weapon weights. So the weight of the weapon, the muzzle brake, and the handguards played a role in the recoil. So that is TAS Real Ballistics for Misery. Also I made one for Arsenal Overhaul 3 for Call of Chernobyl, and I made one mod pack for DDR called Tazer 2.0, which is based on the same principle. And my latest modding was OP 2.2. Implemented the same things, but I know how precious this game is, so I didn't fiddle with the damages. I left the damages vanilla, but I modded the bullets to be precisely like real life damage. So if you want to try it out, it is on mod.db in Shadow of Chernobyl section. If you don't want to try it, you don't want to try it, and that's it. We have 10 of these. This is how you're going to play Open 2.2. We are going to finish one mission, then finish the next one, while doing the next one, and it's mission upon mission. So, do we have enough crinks to give it to this Mr. Petrucha? Let's see. This one. Yeah, good. Alright. So we started the chain quest. You need to give him broken weapons. So, back to the crib. Let's get more grenades. And that's how OP 2.2 unravels its story. You play little by little every day, and you get more and more rewards. However, I played this game for maybe 1 year, and it's amazing, but it's very tedious. It's very unfair at sometimes. What is this? It's a leaf? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Chernobyl, what's going on?
What are you standing there for, Stalker? If you want to go through,
But I
come
need
up
to
and we'll
go
have a
through.
chat.
I don't
If
have
not,
any.
I suggest you take off before we get angry.
Okay. Get grenades. You always need grenades. Ammo is less important. You don't need ammo that much. Let's kill the Tushkanos with this weapon. I want to use every weapon in this game, so I can showcase it to you. Come here, you bastards. Come here. You see how easy it is to waste bullets in this game. He tanked a knife, by the way. Not even lying. He tanked a knife. What a time to be alive. The knife is nearly AK damage, and he tanked it. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. It's a tanky rat. Where are the dogs? Who let the dogs up? Where are the dogs? Oh, here they are. Is this the last one? Are you the last one? Wow, that was a naked malfunction. Hey, don't slide. Don't sleep and slide. This thing was so bright the next day. Okay, Tolik. Let's collect the rewards. I love collecting the rewards. Tolik. 10 flask. Done. Oh no. That is chicks. That is chicks. That is way better. Alright. A full magazine maybe. Not even a full magazine. I think it was 40. I may be wrong. But I thought that the MP7 had 40 round magazines. Maybe not. Let's fix the PDA. We desperately need that. I thought about going to the swamps, but not today. Not today, sir. Alright, let's get this one. Without the PDA, we're nothing. You need the PDA for everything. Missions, locations. Sometimes even it has nice messages in it. So you can read about every artifact or anomaly. You can see the recipes for artifacts. It's very useful. It's not a gimmick. And I noticed that my English is improving, and my vocabulary has vastly improved since when I first started recording. But my aim is chicks. Sometimes you give, sometimes you get, you don't know. Oh, what are the dogs doing? What the dogs doing? What the dogs doing, man? Are you okay? We're starting MP40. Let's get this dog. You're not going to get away with murder. Wow, wow, look at that. He didn't register the headshot for the first time. He was, what's happening? Oh, I'm headshotted? I'm gonna die. Let's not waste any bullets. And some guns are janky. Look at the deploy time. There's not need for that. Yeah, it's cool. But at what cost? It costs you 5 seconds to deploy. Does it have a burst? Yeah.
Здорово.
So, what are those capsules supposed to be? Oh, those are pretty unique, you see. They can be used to create temporary anomalies. You can imagine what one can do with such power. Potent anomalous traps. Deadly for anyone unlucky to take a step on them. True, nobody buys any capsules from me. They can't appreciate the properties of these capsules. Fool, I tell you, fools. So, who created them and where did you get them? How I'm supposed to know this is the zone? Everything is possible here. I got a capsules with a little help from adrenaline, who bought some anomalous grenades from some dark stalker, and the capsules and their activation data was included. I don't really know the details. Hey, how about you come help me advertise my merchandise? I'll give you a helmet-mounted camera and a set of capsules. Go kill 10 mutants with each their capsule and record the entire process of the camera. Throw them at the group so they all bunch up and it's easier to take them out in one fell swoop. It will be spectacular watching the entire group fall into the anomaly after you test them. I'll put the video on the net and then the money will just flow in from all around. Well, I really hope. If you run out of capsules, you can buy some from me, and I will reimburse you later. I have sent you the details on your PDA. Even the zone isn't free from advertisement. Well, let's try this out. So he will give you capsules and GoPro. You need to film the mutants
Счастливо.
from the mission bait, which needs to be combined with the Razor for Wolf mission. And Wolf has moved to the army warehouses, so that's going to be a pain in the ass. Oh no. Look how clueless they are. Where is his shot? There it is. Why is this guy still standing here? What is he doing?
Здоров!
Здоров.
На землю. Представляете, что тут скоро начнется, а? Я всегда
Oh, look at that. He has a bunch of missions.
долбаных инопланетян. Кстати, анекдот. Приходит мужик к врачу и
Not
спрашивает:
bad.
доктор, скажите честно, а если я брошу пить, курить и по бабам ходить, я смогу до 100 лет дожить? Сможете или нет,
I like
я
this
не
mission
знаю,
a lot.
но жизнь вам покажется очень длинной. Кстати, а
New
еще,
leather
в
jacket,
чем она заключается,
maybe.
сталкер, такая счастье? Вечно голодный, уставший, монстры кругом, аномалии, опасность на каждом шагу. И еще неизвестно, доберемся ли мы
Alright.
когда-то до исполнителя.
Let's move this.
Ничего. Вот не существует никакого исполнителя желаний.
Maybe fix this one.
Вот это миф, легенда зоны, сказка. Мало ли по зоне всяких сказок гуляет. А если доберемся, где гарантия того, что желание наше заветное исполнится? Можно друга своего Кольку спрашивать.
Raven. What's up, Raven? I heard you collect rare weapons, right? Hello, Mark 1. Well, I heard a rumor that in the Dark Valley bandits found and emptied the stash with the weapons of an end of the 19th century, the beginning of the 20th century. It must have been buried since the war. A few days ago, the duty fighters went to a retume for some snack, so they told about it. And I got a client from outer world, he's collector, so if you are in that direction and find some interesting rare toys, bring me a few. As a favor, be sure I will thank you enough, but do not bring Schmeiser. There are a lot of them in the outer world. Talk to the local merchant about the stash with rare weapons. I guess they call him Skimp. By the way, if you bring any personal or modified weapons, you can get something valuable. Just bring something more of a less of a whole. I won't take any rubbish. Unfortunately, I haven't found anything yet. Let's try some missions. Let's see what he sells. Nothing important right now. You want to save for a good suit in the swamps. You can buy a modified Seva suit there for 30,000, which isn't much. Let's fall out of these beaches. Funny enough, I looked the files. Flashes are the most resistant creatures to cold weapons. Look at this. Skatina. Nope. Let's wind them up. Alright, let's see what we can get and what we cannot get now. So let's grab this. What we can get, maybe this is important right now. Let's leave it here. Not this. No, this is okay. This is alright too. Alright. Let's go to the bar. Why we have 144 bullets? Oh, we have so much buckshot. That's nice. We're gonna need it.
What are you, deaf? What are you here?
Death. Death. Debt. Collect. Fun. Oh. This is a common glitch. The sky gets dark for no reason. And when you fire, it gets back normal. Look at this. That is the American weather control. Let's see. Is there any mutants? 45 is very powerful, so get as much 45 as you can. And when you combine it with high fire rate weapons like the Mach 10, it can shred any enemy. Look at that mouse. It doesn't have a clue. It survived a 45 hydroshock to the head. What kind of mutant is that? I'm glad I got it on camera. No. Adult rat. No way, man. Modders were drunk when they did the damages. Look at that. This can easily drop a pseudo dog. It couldn't drop a mouse. Oh no, I forgot the beers. Doesn't that suck? About the pseudo dog, look at this. Look at this. Come here. Look at that. He dropped them here like a sack of potatoes. Come here. Oh no. You're cheating. You know that? You're cheating, bro. No. I never seen that many pseudo dogs here. This site looks like chicks, but it's very useful. Where is the next one? Where is the next one? No, no. No, no. Come here. No! That is cheating, my man. You cheat, I cheat. Come here. Get me. Get me. Get me. Oh, okay, okay. That isn't ideal. You just wait here, I'm gonna get a weapon. So let's bring the documents. Alright, let's sort the ammo. Don't need that. Don't need that. Not this. Not that. Alright. You can have one ammo chest. One for miscellaneous. We can now afford to get a stash. You need 40 of this. Bring here, bring the bread here. Let's get some missions done.
Похомячить надо.
And you need one for weapons. Like this. This is empty, so bring it here. What we are going to get, I don't know. Maybe this one, this has good damage. This has great potential. A bit of slow rate of fire, but not too bad. Alright. Let's use this. Let's remove them. Let's bring them here. We don't need unnecessary weight. Let's see. Do we have ammo for this one? No. We don't. What do we have? Bring that. Oh, we have much ammo for that one. We can get Tokarev. It's not a problem. Tokarev is very good pistol. Let's bring that. Bring all of that. We're gonna need it. All of that too. Maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe 100 bullets of this, 100 bullets of that, and bring this like this. Yeah, that's more normal. Some missions require way too much bullets, some missions are fairly too easy. And some missions require an altogether new arsenal. So that's also a thing. Let's get this rabbit dog. Always surprise them. You don't need to fight conventionally, always fight dirty. About the job, eliminate the camp. No, I can sit idle. Bring 3 rucksack. Alright, you can get the carbine this way. 4 rucksack and he will get you SKS. Alright, now we have the SKS. Very good damage. You can get a scope for it. Fairly easy. The only bad thing is that he doesn't hold too much rounds. That's the bad thing. Let's go to the barkeep.
Навигационный модуль вашего КПК запущен. Возможно повторение фатальной ошибки. Обратитесь в сервисную службу.
Alright, barkeep. Yes, here they are.
Documents from good. This situation
Go on. Ready. Look at how many missions.
How did I manage that?
Still alive? That's great. How's it going?
Come here. I've always got something interesting for people like
Получена
you.
информация о тайнике.
Alright,
Information might
our
well
second
be of
stash.
use to you, Stalker. Come here. I've always got something interesting for people like you.
The PDA works now,
What's up?
which is funny.
How did
can't
I
go
manage that?
My information might well be of use to you, Stalker.
Let's talk to the scientists.
Damn.
Oh, let's fix the PDA. Hi, barkeep said you can fix my PDA. He said you need to earn some money. I can try. What usually happens, either the contact have become corroded, then the repair will only take 5 minutes, or the macro circuits are shut. Then it's fucked. Oh, not so nice. But either way, the work isn't free, so you don't get sour and criticize. In this case, I'm master at this, and who else would guarantee it won't glitch again? I get it, how much? I owe barkeep a month's rent, but I had a couple of lunches on credit as well. Not so very wise with the money, doesn't huh? Next to nothing really, just 12,000. Okay, that's cheap. That's cheap for renting your motel. Well, 12,000 isn't that a bit much, especially since it already works. That's cheap for renting hotel to joke. Here's the PDA. Alright. Let's. Hello, man. I'm getting gifts. I was asked to repay a debt of 10,000 to you, doesn't requested it. How much? He cheated at you, it should be 12,000. That didn't work out, that he's 12,000. Well, you're a real comedian, man. He owes me in euros. And you're here with rubles. Who needs them? Only Freeman. For his collection to use in his toilet in America. In euros, okay, I think I'm getting scammed again. In euros or toilet paper, I don't care. Here, take 12,000 and write a receipt for that money, and then at least put them in the toilet on the bar. I can give the rest only with flicks, Russian flicks. If it's not your liking, you can deal with the rest of the money yourself. Europeans, then. Okay. See. What's up, man? I told you you sometimes pay large amounts of money. I see you made a real estate agent here in the introduction course, so to speak. How do you honestly scam as a comrade? I gave him the money. How about my PDA? Yes, I heard you. Sweet dialogue. Well, Wanky and I will give you the rest of the money. The PDA is ready. Unfortunately, it was nothing serious. I replaced the battery, cleaned the contacts. Take it. Okay. See.
Что-то починить требуется?
I want to improve something in my weapon. Wanky will have upgrades. Alright, I'll talk to the duty man. Okay.
Извини, если не сильно помог.
Навигационный модуль вашего КПК готов к работе. Фатальная ошибка
Accept the
устранена.
missions from Wanky.
Come here. I've always got something interesting for people like you. My information
And now off to the...
used to you. I said come in. Don't stand there.
Let's talk to the dude here. Does he have any more missions? Go on. I'm ready. That's how it is.
Guests from the mighty Umon will try to detain the amazing Mark 1. Go show them what you're made of.
No.
Guests from the mighty Umon will try to detain the amazing Mark 1. Go show them what you're made of. Military representatives have departed.
Cleanly done. Love it.
Crime and punishment. The amazing Mark 1 plays the role of mighty vigilante delivering justice.
Oh, this is a bitch mission.
Let the game begin.
I don't have a grenade, so it's going to be a bitch. Luckily 9x39 is so strong. Look at that. Like a brick. Look at my aim. My aim with slow bullets is so much better. Really, man? Easy. Let's do the hard one.
The amazing march went against the master, but there's been a last-minute change. Look at the march. His expression, he has no idea. So a knife against an SD-200M. Go!
The hell is happening? My game crashed. Oh no, my game crashed. Oh no. Oh no, man. I guess that's it, man. That's it. Comrades, I'm ending this episode.